They claimed there had been an error in the expenses kit and that they had used the 12 million Kenya shillings to correct it. But Lucy knew better. The previous month's reports had no such error. So where did this discrepancy suddenly come from? When her questions were met with silence, Lucy made a bold move. She reported the issue to the management. What followed next changed everything. The management, alarmed by the missing funds, ordered Lucy to conduct a full forensic audit of the organization's finances for the last 12 months. This, ladies and gentlemen, is where the noose around Lucy's neck tightened. For the next 5 months, Lucy worked tirelessly, combing through financial records, tracking every single cent that had entered and exited Rehema Rescue CBO. By December 2024, Lucy had compiled a devastating report. What she found was beyond theft. It was an organized criminal operation. Millions upon millions had been stolen. The numbers were shocking. But even more disturbing was the pattern. This wasn't just 1 or 2 stolen transactions. This was systematic looting over years, carefully orchestrated by those in power. Lucy knew she had stumbled upon something far bigger than she had imagined. She informed the management that she had a full 12-month audit ready, but she never disclosed its exact contents. And so, the management set a date, Tuesday, January 21st, 2025, for a mandatory staff meeting where Lucy would present her findings before the entire organization. It was the day Lucy was meant to expose the truth.
When the supervisors found out about Lucy's report, things took a dark turn. Threats began to pour in, and soon, even her own colleagues at work turned against her. She became isolated, an outcast in the very organization she had served with dedication. Whispers followed her in the corridors, and her name was now associated with betrayal. Some called her a snitch, others went as far as labeling her a traitor, and even spreading demeaning rumors about her. But amidst all the hostility, one thing was certain. Lucy Wamaitha had earned the trust of the management, and word had it that she was going to be promoted at the upcoming meeting. However, as the days passed, the threats escalated. Someone even warned her outright that she was going to be killed. Then, a sudden change in her work assignments began. She was repeatedly sent for field work, often alone. On January 10th, 2025, she was handed yet another task, this time a trip to Meru, but unlike before, she was to travel with her supervisor, Stanley Njuguna. Their mission was to escort a pupil under Rehema Rescue CBO's care to Meru County. The trip was scheduled for January 16th, just 5 days before the highly anticipated meeting where Lucy was to unveil her findings. Then came the night of January 14th, a night that would change everything. After arriving home, Lucy received a chilling message, a direct death threat from one of her supervisors, a name we cannot reveal due to ongoing DCI investigations. That night, in sheer fear and desperation, Lucy turned to the only person she could trust, her 68-year-old mother, Nancy Wamboy. Tearfully, she told her everything. She could see the danger ahead, and in that moment, she made a decision. After completing the Meru trip, she would resign. That was going to be her last assignment. On January 16th, Lucy set out for Meru with Stanley Njuguna. They completed their mission and were set to return the next day, January 17th. As they made their way back, they stopped in Embu town for lunch at Java Blue Lounge. By evening, they were on the road to Thika. At exactly 9 p.m. they arrived in Thika town, where Stanley Njuguna dropped Lucy off at an outskirts location. A mysterious white car was waiting. That moment, dear viewers, was the last time Lucy Wamaitha was seen alive. What was the purpose of that white car? Who had called it? Days passed, and on January 20th, 2025, Nancy Wamboy, together with Lucy's neighbor, reported her missing. Investigations commenced immediately, and a shocking discovery was made. Lucy's phone had gone off at exactly 10 p.m. on the night she disappeared. But that was not all. Stanley Njuguna's phone had also gone off at the exact same time. 2 different phones, belonging to 2 different people, switching off at the same moment. Yet Stanley Njuguna had claimed that he had dropped off Lucy at 9 p.m. If that was true, then why were their phones still together an hour later? How does that add up? Drop your answer in the comment section below and tell me. What exactly do you think happened that night?
That's all for today, dear viewers. If you found this investigation insightful, kindly like this video, share it with friends, and let them stay informed on the tragic case of Lucy Wamaitha. And most importantly, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you'll be the first to get updates whenever we drop a new video.